With every transaction comes a sweet satisfaction as I cement my place in history. It's just another sale to this comic selling.
That's it. You're gonna love that. Yep.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to I Sell Comics, a weekly comics report with Mike and Ming, broadcasting live from Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash. My name is Ming Chen, sitting next to me.
Why are you speaking so
you
low?
are. We got competing streams.
You can speak up. You can speak up like a normal human.
I don't want to bleed into their stream, dude.
Why not?
So if you may be watching the Jason Mewes stream going on right now on Twitch.
Are they doubling up?
Jason Mewes is streaming live from the stash as well, so I don't want to bleed into their broadcast, man, because I'm considerate.
I'm okay talking like this. You know, this is good.
I know, but I know we're gonna hear like, shut up back there.
You're like this.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. How you doing?
Sweaty balls, Mike.
Sweaty balls.
Sweaty balls. Yes. How are you? You're very I love the purple hoodie. You can get these. No, these are staff only.
No, these
correct?
are staff only.
Staff
the purple
only.
hoodies.
Right.
Yeah.
But you paired it with the green Shared Universe shirt that I believe you wore on season 7
yes,
of Comic
which
Book Man.
This is a one-off too. This
Screen
is
used?
One of a kind. One of a kind. Yep,
Wow.
screen used.
So you know who you look like right now, right? Can we just paint like a
The
big
Green
smile
Goblin?
on your face?
Or I look like the Joker. All right.
Can we just put some?
Why so serious,
some
Ming?
pancake makeup on your face?
Yeah, we can do that.
I think it would look cool.
Why not?
I think it would look cool.
Actually, I should grow the mustache back and put the white.
Somebody
crease paint
screen cap this and Photoshop it.
All right.
It would be awesome. How are you?
I'm doing swell. How are you?
I'm doing really well. I walked in here and there's a bevy of activities.
It was a flurry of activity.
I was like, "Where's the table?" I was like, "Well, Kevin's got it."
Kevin's using it, and Jay's using it.
It's his table.
It's their table.
Yeah, so they're literally right here.
Literally across the room.
I was going to be like, no, should we not tell anybody? But they're live on
Why
Twitch,
not?
so like, it's not like you don't know where they are.
No,
Yeah.
right. And I've been getting phone calls like, "Hey, can I be in Clerks 3?" I'm like, I don't know.
Wait, back up. So we have a lot of announcements
There's a
this
lot
week.
of stuff to talk about.
Let's start with that one.
Yes.
Clerks 3.
Monday.
What do you know?
Dropped. What
do you know? What's going on?
What do I know? What can I tell?
What can people do and what shouldn't they do? Let's start with Clerks 3.
You shouldn't call here asking to be in Clerks 3.
Okay.
That's for damn sure.
Clerks 3 is happening?
Clerks 3 is absolutely happening.
Okay.
So
there was a press release.
there was a press release. Lionsgate is
It's funding it.
out the gate.
Yes.
They're doing the North American that they've got the distribution rights, I believe. If I read my Twitter feed right.
Right. You got your copy of Variety, the Daily Variety got dropped off at the door here.
Yeah, the little kid riding by on his bicycle just chucked it over like, "Thanks, Timmy."
Extra, read all about it. Clerks 3 going into production in New Jersey.
Nothing else matters.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was big news because where are they shooting it?
They're shooting it at the Quick Stop. Here in Leonardo,
Not
New
New
Jersey.
Orleans.
Not New Orleans. They've got
Not
the
Los
Quick
Angeles.
Stop. And not in the back of the store, although that would be really cool if they did some exterior shots right here in the back of the store, because we've got the Quick
we
Stop
got the facade back there.
Yeah.
I mean, they could, it would look, it's screen accurate.
It is absolutely screen accurate.
Yeah, everything from the door to the shutters.
To the gum in the locks.
The gum in the locks.
And I can attest to that because it was my gum. So
you chewed the gum and you threw it down there?
I put it in there, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ew, I touched that gum. Ew, gross.
Sucker.
Cool. I was like, what's this?
Congratulations. You now have, I don't know. Well, what can I give you?
Yeah. So
I don't know. What does Johnson have me give you?
Yeah. So usually we stream over onto your Facebook page, but we had to, in lieu of that, we had to stream over to Twitch today because
you're trying to piggyback.
Well, we got a shout out on Muse's channel. So I believe he's over like really right now. If you want to open another window at twitch.tv/JMuse, I imagine, or Jason Mewes.
Yeah.
I should know his Twitch handle. Has he been here every morning?
Yes.
And what time does he start?
6:30.
Does that mean you have to be here at 6:30?
No, he's
got keys to the
key.
joint.
He owns the place, man. His name's on the name's right there.
Right.
Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash. I mean, he is the lead So he's got keys and he's got his own code. He can, disable the alarm system. I just want to throw that out there.
Okay.
There's an alarm system here. So
yeah, I know all about the alarm system.
Yes,
There was an incident about a year ago.
Yeah, but that was at the old store where nobody checked. Yeah, response time by the.
You know what?
Should I
tell the stories? Have we passed the statute of limitations?
Yeah,
we had a fire over at a shared universe about a year ago, and so our building was shut down. I was doing a Sunday night stream with my friends in Albuquerque, 10 drink minimum.
Okay.
So I had nowhere to stream from, and I didn't want to do it at home. So I was like, all right, let's make this cool. I was going to set up a table in front of the stash and have a streaming setup out there. And the internet reached out there. It was very strong. And when I got here, set up, like I even had a table in my car and everything. I realized I didn't have a cable. I needed an XLR cable for the microphone. I was like, well, crap. I didn't have enough time to go. I knew there was one in the store.
He could have called me, but he didn't.
I knew there was one in the store. So I tried to bust into the store to grab one. And, I put in what I thought was the alarm code. You guys had changed it.
We changed the alarm code. Yeah.
So the alarm starts going off. Now, meanwhile, picture this. The city of Red Bank ran a very busy street. They had shut it down so bars and restaurants could serve outside during the pandemic.
And you have police patrolling up and down the street.
On foot and in cars. And this alarm's going off. And I'm trying to. I was like, oh, maybe I missed a number. Maybe I need to mash it harder. Nothing. It's still going. I panicked.
And you ran.
I did probably the worst thing I could have done, which was I just took off. I was like, listen, if I sneak out, they still take care of the alarm. I just drive away. No harm, no foul.
Got a call.
I'm sure the alarm gets tripped accidentally all the time. No big deal.
No, not really. It doesn't.
And here's why I shouldn't be ever committing any crimes, Mike. So I'm a 5'4" Asian man, and
they saw you.
This town is
watched you run away, and they're like, "Isn't that TV's Ming Chen?"
I was, I'm not unknown around here.
Ostensibly working at.
Yes, and I drive a little bright orange car.
Yes, and it's like driving a traffic cone down the street.
Right.
So yeah.
I panicked and ran. What was I supposed to do?
And I got a phone call.
So what? Yeah, tell me what, because I don't even know what happened from.
Okay.
So I'm on the street.
I'm
on the street. And I start getting texts from people, and
this is 9 o'clock
I ignore
on a Sunday
them.
night. And
it was your bedtime.
Oh,
you were turning in for the night.
I was asleep for 3 hours. You go to the early bird buffet, and then you go to bed. No, I was actually at home watching. I forget what I was watching. It doesn't really even matter. But my phone starts blowing up, and I'm like, "What the hell?" And it says alarm tripped. And so I jump in my car, say, "Honey," to my wife, "Honey, I got to go and take care of something." So I come over and I go in, I disable the alarm, and I'm like...
So it's still going?
Yeah.
So it's been going for 20 minutes?
Well,
so people are eating their oysters...
and they're hearing
and
this
their
Chateaubriand.
And
so I cut it off, and everyone started to clap, and I'm like, "You're welcome." And cop comes over, he's like, "What's going on?" And I said, "I don't know. What you tell me, what's going on?" He said, "I think your buddy Ming he tripped the alarm or something, and because it was the young dude, the young cop.
Yeah, he's a fan of ours.
He was a huge fan of ours.
Yeah, like he could.
He's like, yeah, I think he tripped the alarm and just ran, or didn't realize he tripped the alarm. He's like, I just secured the area. I made sure that all the doors were locked,
right?
Which they were, and which meant that you had a key."
Yes.
All right, statute of limitations is done.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right.
You had a key.
Right.
You didn't have a code. You had a key, but no code.
Right. Would have been nice to have the code.
Yeah, but technically you weren't supposed to have the key.
Technically, technically, it's a comedy of errors.
I smoothed everything over, and Kevin's business manager texts me right after that and is like, "Michael, should I come over?" I'm like, "Absolutely not. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Everything's going fine." And she asked me, "Well, what happened?"
Right.
And I'm like, "I'll have to tell you tomorrow because I'm not quite sure."
Oh, you didn't cover for me? You didn't cover for me?
I think that was covering for you.
You could be like, an alarm went off accidentally. I don't know what happened.
I had to find out what went on, and if there's a police report, then I'm caught in a lie.
To be fair, you're like texting me. You're like, "Did you set off the alarm?"
I did, and
I'm streaming, so I ignore you.
You ignored the hell out of me for the entire night,
and I love it. The next text is like, "It was you, wasn't it?"
Yeah, it was you. It wasn't even a question.
It was you, wasn't it?
No,
you knew
wasn't
it was.
It was you.
Yeah, it was.
And
yeah,
you're like, humana.
Yeah,
and you didn't text me for like 12 hours. And I'm like,
I mean,
all right.
What was I supposed to do?
So I come in.
I should have owned up to it.
I
sure.
open up the store, and you come strolling in like, "Hey, what's going on?" I'm like, "You son of a bitch!"
Yeah, like,
and,
sorry. Like so, I got nothing.
I smoothed everything over. I told Carol that you had to get inside, and you actually, you did. You had to get inside, but you didn't have a code or a key.
No.
So you shook the lock and set off.
Oh, is that what you told her?
Yeah.
I shook the lock and it tripped it off?
Yeah.
Oh, so you did cover for me.
That I did.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Okay, I hope she never watches. She don't watch.
She don't watch.
She don't watch ISO Comics.
No.
Oh, thanks. No. So you did cover for. Okay, I take that back.
And
here
you go. This guy George Fournier Jr. He keeps texting me. How can I be a part of Clerks 3? Like 12 times.
Oh.
Yesterday.
Did he call you?
And he did a whole bunch of stuff. And look who's coming in.
Somebody want to know how to be involved. Look at your terrible angle here. Tilt that fucking screen down. What are you doing? And it should be built up.
That's what I told him, but he doesn't listen to me.
Would you like to?
Yes, I would like to direct one day.
Sorry, you two were at a table in front of the counter, but somebody took the table. But it's his table, so we can't say anything.
You can't yell at
Kevin Smith, everybody.
Oh my God.
Kevin Smith, everybody. Kevin Smith, everybody. Yeah. Friday, July 23rd. Do nothing. Take off work.
Actually, no. Take off the weekend. What is wrong with you,
take off the
Ming?
weekend.
Do you believe this guy?
Yeah. Open up Netflix.
Take off the weekend.
Watch Masters of the Universe.
You watch Masters of the Universe on Friday?
Yes.
Masters of the Universe Revelation. Actually, you should start now.
How? How do you start now?
You start now. You start watching the old Masters of the Universe.
Oh, thank you.
Get yourself reacquainted.
Thank you. That's the camera, though, right behind you. So that does that. That just.
Nothing.
So you just.
Actually, you cut me off, but that's.
You're blacking Mike's face.
That's fine. I'm all right. That's okay. Now they get to see the top of my head.
Kevin Smith, everybody.
Hey, I was
Smith.
directed by Kevin Smith, and he cut me out of my own show.
That's what happened on Yoga. Same thing. I was like, I got this.
Yeah, you ever use one of those tripods? There's a little trigger. You dial it back, and then you can adjust the camera. There you go. All right. Well, I wanted to get the whole sign up there.
It's nice, but they've seen it before.
Yeah. Really? Okay.
Is that laptop? Do you need the laptop?
I'll just go like.
There you go.
That ish. Well, I watched the laptop for the comments.
Kevin, this is I Sell Comics. Nothing makes sense.
Yeah.
I think we can.
Thank you.
I think we can do better. Is all I'm saying.
Well, I mean,
you're right. Well, you kidding? Look at my partner. Of course, I can do better.
Wow. So you prefer?
Oh, that's beautiful.
So, it auto focuses. You're good. Yeah.
All right. So, Mike, lean up just in case you get excited.
Okay.
And I do.
Yes.
Oh, you don't want to see that?
Stand up in the show because there's no headroom.
I will not stand up.
Do not stand up.
And you're standing?
I'm standing, yes.
Don't stand on a box.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, you got it.
Now I'm going to join you guys.
Okay.
Awesome. I'm going to move over.
Way more. No, you're good right where you were. I'm going to go between you.
All right.
Okay. Here, move that mic between us. Or actually, you'll pick us up. It'll pick us up. What's up?
Why, hello, everybody. Oh,
yeah. No, move that over. Move that
hello,
over.
everybody.
Hello, Kevin. How are you? So, Masters of the Universe.
Yes, July 23rd, everybody.
Yes. How many episodes?
5 in part 1 that drops, as the kids say, on July 23rd. And then part 2, they haven't told me when that drops yet, but there's another 5 episodes that concludes the entire arc of Masters of the Universe Revelation.
Wow.
So we're having a Masters of the Universe Revelation rollout this weekend at Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash. So you're saying
it's called the Revelation Celebration here at Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash. Tickets available right now at csmod.com probably.
Yeah.
I believe that Saturday is completely sold out.
Okay.
But there are some for...
He's right. Saturday is sold out, but I think last I checked there was 50 left for Sunday, but that was last night. We're giving, when you come, you get a shirt, you get a poster, you get to take pictures with me, Jay, and Griffin Newman, who plays Orko.
Orko's going to be here?
Orko's
why would you not come?
Right? And then at night, me and Orko, whose name is Griffin, who you may remember from The Tick, on Amazon. He played Arthur. We will be hosting a Mark Bernardinless Fat Man Beyond at Smodcast.
Whoa.
So it's got a new name, though, doesn't it?
It's called He-Man Beyond for this week.
That's clever.
So, thank you. Who came up with that? Mark Bernardin came up with that.
I thought you were going to steal that.
I stole the idea, but I should give credit where credit's due. Mark Bernardin was like, call it He-Man Beyond. I was like, that's so fucking good. So we'll be doing that show. Tickets available at smodcastle.com for that, or you could just watch the show for free online. But it's funner in the room. You were there.
It is. It's a lot more fun in the room. My wife, who listens to your podcast, is like, it's fun to listen to Kevin, but when you're in the room, there's energy, and he bounces off. And the fact that you made me part of your Fat Man Beyond was awesome. So
that's right. Anybody who comes winds up getting in the show.
Wow.
Especially if you come while the show's going on. We will put a camera on that.
Oh, yeah.
So sure. That's
everyone loves that kind of thing.
So there's a second part that's dropping later on this year, or whenever it drops.
Yeah, I don't know if it's later on this year. It could be the beginning of 2022. They literally have not told me anything when it comes out.
Is it
another event?
Is it?
They are just finishing it now. Pat and Adam, our directors, are putting episode 10. I think they picture locked yesterday, so that would essentially be them finished.
Okay.
They sent me the sound mix for 108, so there's 2 more sound mixes left to do. Bear just finished the score.
Bear McCreary.
The great Bear McCreary just finished the score for episode 10, which was epic. They're putting his soundtrack out on an album so people could buy it. His score is fucking astounding for the show. But the episode 10 score is like every score from every theme, from every character and every previous episode coming together in this giant epic battle that we do. It is magnificent. So I love the first 5, part 1 that's dropping, don't get me wrong, but I'm in the world of the back 5 now, part 2. And it's better than part 1. It's that simple. Like, that's been the truth about all these episodes, is each one is better than the previous one, and we start at a pretty good place. So it's a fun show. I can't wait for you cats to watch it, man. It's going to be good times.
So we're going to have maybe another Revelation Celebration 2 here?
Oh, fucking absolutely.
All right, great. That's what I want.
2 drops. And we'll probably be doing this. So the Revelation Celebration happens this weekend. The next thing we'll do at the stash would be like a Clerks 3 rap party affair.
Mm-hmm.
Here at the store?
Mm-hmm. At the store. Well, there's not the real rap party. Right. That's what we call it, the rap party and stuff. But all the cast would be here and stuff. So we could all take pictures of a quick stop. And then there was another event we were talking about.
The hardcover book.
That's right. That's probably we might have to combo them both.
Okay.
Hardcover book and rap party thing. The end of Clerks 3 and the hardcover books. The hardcover book comes out in August, I think.
It does.
That fucking Kevin Smith Secret Stash book by Inside Editions is fucking fantastic. It's so good. I'm a Kevin Smith fan, so when I read the book, I'm like, this is my whole life flashing before my eyes.
Yeah.
But if you remotely like this shit, these guys are in it. Everybody's in it. This guy wrote something. You have a Kevin Smith Kevin Smith. It's like what I think about Kevin Smith. That's not the.
Oh yeah. They asked me to write something. Did you?
That's
read
in the book.
Did you read that?
I did read it.
Oh,
what do you think? I'd skip it. I'm like Ming.
No.
Moving on.
Yeah, it's like
no. I read it. Ming did one. Fucking Muse wrote a very long one as an intro.
Yeah.
Affleck did one. Ming wrote. Like, they asked for like 100, 200 words or something.
Yeah. So
that's what he did. He did the assignment.
Sure.
Ming understood the assignment.
Well.
Ben, texted me to be like, they asked me to write 100 words for your dippy book, but I wrote 1,300. I hope you're satisfied. So he sent it in, and the Inside Editions people were like, oh my God, we love it, but we only have space for the 100-word version. So what they did was...
So sorry, Ming.
Cut Ming Chen.
Ming left. That was it. They
done.
What they did was the whole book is full of pop-ins and pop-outs. I don't know what they call them, but there's the book, and then there's here's a Mooby's fry holder. Here's the fake newspaper from Holden and Banky. Here's this. So all these things. Here's the schedule, the shooting schedule, the cover of the sides for the day that Stan Lee worked on Mallrats and shit like that. All these things that you could pull out and frame and look at. So they took Ben's 1,300 words and printed a separate booklet that can pull out. So lots of it's beautiful. There's a big comic book men's section in there and stuff.
Nice.
So yeah, it's a great book. It seems to be, if there are any Kevin Smith fans left in the world, this seems to be the Christmas gift. Like, it's $65, but oh my God, you can drop it from a roof and kill a motherfucker with it. It's so heavy and it's so packed with fun details.
I tried, but it keeps moving.
I know.
I'm very fast.
He's nimble. Spry.
Is there a release date on this?
I believe it's like mid-August, August 15th.
Oh, it's coming out then.
Or something.
It's August 20th.
What I'm going to do is, I got a copy at the house. I'll bring a copy so you can put it on display here so people can see it.
Coming soon.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice. That's awesome.
That's the plan. All right, I'm going to get out of here.
Okay.
Enjoy your time with iSell Comics. You're going to be able to watch the iSell Comics pub quiz, which was a fucking smashing success.
I heard you had fun.
I had such a great time. I was truly blown away at how good you guys have become as podcasters. Like, I was like, I got to be there, or else what the fuck's gonna happen?
Yeah.
These two train wrecks. And fucking, I got there. I was like, oh my God, I'm the least funny guy at the table. This is so fucking rare for me. So I was very, very happy with that show. But I want that show to continue.
Okay.
And it needs to happen like every other week or once a month. Mike's saying once a month. But, we got tons of cool prizes here that we can put together in prize packages and stuff. But it was fun, man. I think people had a good fucking time.
We had a great time.
Yeah.
And I see you subscribe.
Once we put it online, once people see it on YouTube, oh my God, it's going to be such an easy sell for the next time around. People are going to be like, oh, that looks fucking fun.
Yeah.
If, the Delta variant doesn't fucking kill us all, I think we can look forward to more of that. Smodcastle.
That'd be awesome. It's sort of like Captain Trips from The Stand. It'd be great.
That's right.
We all die in that the Smodcastle.
Because we all give each other the fucking COVID and we cure it at the same time because we got the antibodies. So when we leave Smodcastle, it's like Night of the Comet. Everyone's fucking dead but us.
I like that.
Only problem with that, Smodcastle shows, as I've noticed, tend to be very male heavy. So it's just a bunch of dudes left at the end of the world.
No way to repopulate.
Yeah, life don't find a way that easy, folks. No.
Sorry. Find a way to fuck.
Yeah, but
that's right. And
all right, kids.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kevin Smith, everybody. Kevin Smith. Yes, Kevin Smith. July 23rd.
Not even. Oh my God. Everyone's like, why don't you have him on all week? Always.
Yeah, why does he come in all the time?
Yo, why doesn't he come in all the time?
Listen,
get out of the way, Mike and Ming.
You get out
Holy shit.
Get out of the way. Who said that? Who said that?
I don't know, but I blocked him, so he's fine.
Okay. All right, that was cool.
Yeah.
And watch our numbers just all of a sudden drop.
Yeah,
wow,
right.
87 people. He's coming back. Just stay tuned, everybody. Kevin Smith will come back.
He's like, I'm out of here.
He's coming back, everybody. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
Now I got nothing. I'm done. I'm spent.
What do you know about He-Man?
What do I know about He-Man? I know that he is Prince Adam of Eternia.
Okay.
He is the son of King Randor. He has a twin sister, She-Ra.
Yes.
And a devoted
Cat,
devoted cat named Cringer who turns into Battle Cat. He was given by Sorceress the sword of power.
Yes.
By the power of Grayskull, he raises it up and becomes He-Man.
The power.
It's sort of his version of Shazam. And I had aged out of He-Man by that time.
That's what I figured. 15. Did you even watch the cartoon, or were you
I gotta admit, I caught it every once in a while because I was still a comic book guy, and there was a media blitz. I don't know if you knew this, but DC Comics had put in a preview because they had a comic that went along with the toys.
Okay.
And as a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, the toys had little mini comics in them.
Yes.
So you bought a figure, you got a mini comic, and they were, if I'm not mistaken, they were drawn by Dick Giordano. And I forget who wrote him. It might have been either Bob Rozakis or I don't know, somebody who's much smarter than me. Please post that.
Not
here.
smarter, but someone actually read them. Yeah.
Yeah. But I read they had a DC Comics Presents where Superman goes to Eternia and meets He-Man. And I'm like,
do they fight?
Oh, well, yeah, of course. Actually, it was Ross Andrew. I'm sorry, it wasn't
Ross Andrew.
I think it was drawn by Ross Andrew. And I remember, I was like, oh my God, this is weird because He-Man is mostly magical. His power comes from magic, like Shazam. And if you ever watched or you ever read a comic where Superman went up against Shazam, Shazam always had the edge because his powers were based on magic, and Superman is incredibly vulnerable to magic.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, that's pretty cool. And they also put that insert in an issue of New Teen Titans, which is Teen Titans,
your favorite. So one of your favorites.
So yeah, of course I'm gonna read it.
Right.
And I read it, and it was pretty damn good.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know if I can pick this up because I like reached maximum density for my comic book collecting at the time because you're 15 years old, you've got X amount of money to spend on comic books, even though they were like 50 cents at the time. It's still I had to put all that money into the bank for college.
You had to eat, right?
Yeah.
You had to eat. Or not. Just eat the comic books.
Yeah.
Eat the bad ones, not the good ones. Yeah. I just thought, what did John Rose Kokoza say? Yes, in the original He-Man comic, had him as a champion from some tribe, not Prince Adam, transformed. When the show came out, my brain was like, what?
WTF.
WTF. John, your 46-year-old brain is also still WTF.
Yeah, well,
we see it every week.
That's because you podcast with Ming Chen and
Mike Sapsik.
Yeah, so
it's a team effort.
Sure, throw me under that bus.
It's a team effort.
Throw me under the bus that I'm trying to run you over with.
Yeah.
So yeah, somebody's saying comics cost too much now. Of course they do, because inflation and stuff.
Sure.
And that's why people are trying to get everybody to go digital. I'm like, no, it's gonna.
What does it save you $1? I mean,
just buy the physical copies because the physical copies are what makes
way
them
better.
valuable.
They're way better.
So
I've gone on record as not being a He-Man fan.
Yes, you have.
Because it was more because I just couldn't relate to. The
I'm getting tired of seeing on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram that people who, this is a Kevin specific thing. They're like, Kevin went on record as saying he hated He-Man. You have to realize that at the time, He-Man was pushed down our throats as it's basically a half an hour or 22-minute commercial for a toy.
Sure.
Just like G.I. Joe. And you fell for the G.I. Joe. You were on the G.I. Joe train.
Yeah.
You fell for the G.I. Joe hype.
I mean, everyone's like, I love Transformers. It's a commercial.
Yeah. It's
really
all a commercial.
Good, awesome commercial.
They're great commercials. G.I. Joe was a great commercial.
Yeah.
I'm one of those guys that loved the whole concept of bringing like super heroics into like a G.I. Joe comic.
Sure.
And they cloned Serpentor. And they took the DNA of all these, the most evil people, and he became
conquerors. They're conquerors. They weren't necessarily evil. Like Genghis Khan, was he evil? All right, well, he did kill a bunch of people.
Come on.
Alexander the Great, was he evil?
By definition, if you're a conqueror, you are evil. You are, you're going to, you're changing the world essentially, and you're stepping on people to do it. So that's just my take.
That's how you achieve greatness back then. You slaughtered a bunch of people.
And these days, I guess,
actually, nothing has really changed. But that's for another podcast.
I know that's for a podcast much more intelligent than this one.
Was it that same episode of Comic Book Man, like the one I was like, I care for He-Man?
Did he say remember.
Is that when he said it too?
I don't remember, but I had aged out. Walt had aged out, and Brian just didn't care.
Yeah, right.
And,
Shocker.
Kevin was probably the prime demographic, but even he was like on the cusp of aging out. Because you're what, 2 years younger than Kevin?
4. So
4 years?
Yeah. So it was aimed at me. It was 8, 9, 10 when He-Man came out. But as I've said many times, I just couldn't relate to the character.
Gotcha.
I thought, Man,
you had the same haircut, so I mean, come on.
The bowl cut, my mom cut my hair back then, so you're not far off.
But in this iteration, Alan Oppenheimer is Moss Man, which is friggin' awesome. And he was the original Skeletor.
Right.
And we met Alan Oppenheimer at a con. He loved us. And he was the original. He was not the original. He was a Rudy Wells on The $6 Million Man, which makes me so happy because this guy is so entrenched in the pop culture.
Wait, which Rudy was he?
He was the second.
The second.
No, was the second.
Rudy?
He was the second.
Okay.
Because first it was Martin Balsam in the pilots,
right.
and then it was Alan Oppenheimer, and then I forget what the other dude's name was.
Okay. Was he on Bionic Woman too? Was that?
Yeah, that
he was on that version, so he got double dip.
Yeah, he got to double dip.
Nice, man.
So
he
good
got
for
2
him.
checks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, actually, Darren Tucci says the DC Comics presents 47, drawn by the great Kurt Swan. Yes, it was. Kurt Swan was the master of making the everyday, or actually making everything look cool
by Mike DiCarlo.
As an everyday.
Yeah. And yeah, sorry, Taylor. Boom! We're gonna need this counter for a second if that's cool.
So,
yeah,
great day so far, actually.
Yeah. So all this is to say, this makes me happy because what's old is new again.
Yes.
And I have a second chance to go back and watch He-Man and like it this time.
Yeah,
I can.
You should go back and watch the originals and just to see how far it comes.
Right.
I have not seen the new one.
Well, I think none of us have. Well,
Kevin has.
Yeah. Well, he made it.
I know. But come on, share the
creator,
wealth, buddy.
It's like create. Yeah, I know. He was like, "Come on, man, we just send us some links."
I want no
something.
special privileges right now. I want to be as surprised as everybody
Friday,
else.
We got a couple TVs in here. Will you be rolling?
We will be streaming this constantly.
Okay.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So
amazing. You can come in here if you watch it. If for some reason you don't have Netflix, or you haven't stolen Mike's password for Netflix yet.
I think that I'm allowed up to 90 people on my Netflix account, and I'm kind of hitting the wall there.
Yeah. Wow. So this weekend the stash turns into Eternia then.
Yes, we do. Or Castle Grayskull.
Can you can you like paint one of your cats green and like let him run around
and let it die? No, I'm not going to do that.
No, just die like some some vegan like hair dye.
Would you wear a battle cat
in a
costume?
In a heartbeat. In a heartbeat.
But you're not going to be here, are you?
No, but if you could acquire one, I would absolutely wear one.
All right, cool.
1,000%.
Oh my God! Well, you heard it here first, folks, because we are having a.
Yeah, Jason Mewes, everybody. He's not well, ladies and gentlemen. He's not feeling well.
I just got called an asshole
again.
Yeah, by Jay Mewes, and it's
again.
It's a daily occurrence. Yeah,
again.
All right, an hourly occurrence. That's fine.
Yeah. Have you been bitten by the streaming bug? Like maybe we should do this every day for 5 hours.
Why not? Yeah, why not? Because we wouldn't have anybody. Oh wow. We dropped down from 87 to 66. Well, where's Kevin?
Yeah. Well,
Ming would be Orko.
He's in the bath. Oh, totally. Yeah, I would dress up like Orko too. I've got the height.
No, I think that meant you're like the Orko
of like life. Yeah, absolutely. Right. Yeah, yeah. You can make fun of that. Orko was cool, man.
Yeah, it's true. Could I be? Cool. I'd be Man at Arms. What do you think? A little past his prime.
Well, if you can grow just the mustache.
I'll do the porn mustache just for that.
Sure. Yeah. I guess you can start working on a little bit more, like
my 24/7. My
24/7.
shoulders are all right.
Yeah. Like, oh God.
But Man at Arms was the most dangerous man in Eternia.
Yeah.
Which I was like, I never saw that. I never saw the whole Man at Arms being the most dangerous man.
I thought it was Ram Man or Stinkor. Played by Jason Mewes, by the way.
Yeah, that's true.
Trapjaw. Yeah. Which means Stinkor gets a pretty
substantial
some kind of prominent time.
So if you take a look at, I was telling Kevin, I knew intellectually that they had a voice cast that was like second to none.
Sure.
But someone came in yesterday and was asking me who the voice cast, and I had to pull everybody up and to see them. Just Diedrich Bader, Alan Oppenheimer coming back, Jason Mewes,
yes,
Lena Headey,
yes,
Sarah Michelle Gellar,
yes.
We've got Griffin Newman. I mean, the list is long and distinguished.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's
it's an amazing voice cast.
Amazing.
So yeah,
that's cool. I love it. So tune in on Friday. Dropping. I'm going to assume when they usually do it, usually midnight Pacific time. So. I imagine 3 a.m. is past your bedtime.
So no. That's right when I'm getting up to go to the early bird breakfast buffet.
Or over at the
Sizzler,
the Hungry Heifer.
The Hungry Heifer, yeah. Gonna get me my
from Cheers.
Gonna get me my loopster on.
The loopster. That's awesome. So
yes, and somebody says Candyman is even voicing. Yes, the great Tony Todd.
Oh, really?
He plays Skeleglow, or Scareglow. I'm sorry, Scareglow, not Skeleglow.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Skeleglow. I'm thinking. I'm switching. I'm doing my Harry Potter now. I hope the mandrakes are in bloom this year.
Yeah. So you can look at IMDb for the rest of the voice cast. It's very deep, very talented.
Yeah, they're great.
A lot of well-known people. This is gonna be cool. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, me too. I can't wait to see all of Kevin's fans here. this weekend.
Oh man, what if I fall down a rabbit hole, start buying He-Man toys, start looking for vintage?
Oh, you're done. You're dead. You're dead in the water. Like, you need another thing. You haven't even finished your G.I. Joe collection. So.
Oh no, by far.
Oh,
no, I'm
God,
trying to buy all the G.I. Joe.
Space shuttle. You need the space shuttle.
I was offered the space shuttle. I politely declined.
Well, that could have. I mean, we're gonna bury you in the box
USS flag.
that the USS flag comes in. So
I think that would be pretty.
The space shuttle could be your headstone.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, well, they got new figures coming out. I did an interview with Brian Flynn from Super 7 yesterday.
Yeah, I get a whole bunch of stuff from them. So
they're great.
They're fantastic.
The reaction figures.
They're doing the reaction figures
and
these days, yeah.
They're doing these 7-inch articulated G.I. Joe figures, and they come with like 20 accessories.
You're screwed.
Yeah, I'm totally screwed. So, yeah, they're starting out with Duke, Snake Eyes, Cobra Commander, and the Bat. And that comes out.
I thought you were going to say the Duke Boys. They're going to start out with the Duke Boys.
And actually, they're coming out their first reaction wave, too. So hopefully you get some of those in here.
How cool would that have been if they got the Dukes of Hazzard to be characters on G.I. Joe? The Duke Boys. It's like, we got it. Nope. Hold on. First 3 bars, let's take it out.
Right. Yeah, you can't do that. So Uncle Jesse as Snow Job, and Catherine Bach is like Lady J.
Well, why would they have to do that? Why not give them their own characters?
Like they just play them like Uncle.
Yeah,
Uncle
Cooter is
code name.
Gee, let's see. What would his code name be? Cooter. There you go.
Yeah.
Roscoe P. Coltrane and Boss Hogg. Boss Hogg, like trying to wrestle control away from Cobra Commander.
He wants to take over the world.
Yeah, he's got the cigar. I don't care about the world. I just want me Hazard County.
Right. Yeah. What was that? Where did they hang out? What was their hangout? What was the
Hog's Nest?
The Hog's Nest.
The Hog's Nest. Which why not call it like the Slop House or the Pig Pen?
Yeah.
The Hog's Nest. I've never seen a hog build a hive.
He's using brandings like Hog's Nest, Boss Hogg.
I got it, but if you can still take it. How about Porky's? you could have just.
Well, what I'm saying is, you're a chef, right? I don't know if you ever had aspirations of opening up your own restaurant.
Of course,
it's
a vanity thing, though.
Yeah, when you put Zapsticks,
I had your name in it. I actually
Zapsticks.
Yeah, I was at a place.
See,
I went. There were mozzarella sticks. Yeah.
Hog's Nest Zapsticks.
Zapsticks. They were. Yeah.
What's
I doubt they'd have it at then.
That was the concept.
It was
like
mozzarella
different.
Sticks. I mean, for God's sake,
dressed with different. That's great.
No, it was just food.
Just mozzarella sticks.
Although I would make them a little bit different now. I'd make them like a, I don't know, like an egg roll, but with really tasty stuff inside.
Right. Wow. Yeah. I would eat there.
I'd
be totally down with that.
I'd go down the Hog's Nest.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, the hog, Zapsticks, you would put your own name in there. So
of course,
Boss Hogg.
Well, I cooked for Daryl Dawkins one time, and I made him
the athlete.
The great basketball player. And gone too soon, in my opinion.
Yes.
And I made a dessert called Chocolate Thunder for him.
Oh wow!
And I'm not a dessert guy, so it was actually pretty cool. It was like this huge. It was like an incredible milk dud with chocolate cake.
Like a giant milk dud. Right on.
I'm sorry. What? Meow.
The plexiglass. Where did it go?
Oh, it's over here.
We just had to pull
it
down
here
for that.
For
Don't
camera.
worry, we're good.
Yeah.
People come and cough in Ming's face. It's fine.
Yeah. So while I had Brian Flynn, founder and owner of Super 7 on the line.
Brian Flynn, you got to learn context. Buddy.
Yes. While I had him on the stream, I was like, hey. From what I hear, the Comic Book Man license is not very expensive.
Why didn't you buy it for $20?
Yeah. Could there be a possibility of Comic Book Man reaction figures?
Sure.
Could you imagine?
You want to be in a bargain bin at Walmart? Sure. Go to town.
I mean, come on.
It's like,
could you imagine that? Be anybody listening out there? Would you buy a Mike Zapsik reaction figure?
No, I wouldn't even buy a Mike Zapsik reaction. What are my accessories? A Shure microphone and a bottle of hot sauce.
No, it would be a comic book, I imagine. And
I would say a comic book.
And
could I be wearing my purple and green?
Yeah, I mean, I imagine they let you accessorize. I imagine we'd be in the staff shirts again, like the comic men.
I guess,
like the pop figures, the exclusive pop figures.
Yeah, those are tough to find, by the way.
Yeah, but I'd say continue the empire, right? Well, I just want more toys of myself. I just want to play with myself. So
such a modest empire, Ming. Holy crap!
It's not modest. We have we have official pop figures. That's pretty baller.
That is, and it doesn't get you anywhere in life except except at a con.
Sure. Well, okay. No, I meet Funko Pop figures from all walks of life. Chefs, doctors, just people out there, but they love collecting.
Which doctor has his own pop figure?
No, none. But they're collectors. They're collectors.
Dr. Mindbender. Dr. Mindbender has his own pop figure.
Yes, he does.
Oh,
Dr. Strange. Dr. Strange has one.
Dr. Strange does. Yeah, there are actually
Dr. Doolittle.
Very few chefs.
Right.
Except for the Swedish chef. That's the only chef I know of. Any pop collectors out there, let me know what other chefs
have they not made like a Guy Fieri pop? He doesn't have his own pop figure.
I would hardly call Guy Fieri a pop.
Okay. But I mean,
or a chef. No, I'm sorry. I call him a pop. Okay. I call him a pop to his face.
All right. Mike does not want to go to Flavortown, everybody.
I actually have no problem with Guy Fieri.
Okay.
He's a hustler. He's a hustler in the vein of you. You are, if you dyed your hair and grew that
and put my sunglasses backwards.
Put your sunglasses backwards and cut off the top of the juice.
Right.
And just drove
my car.
Hey!
Yeah. And just
Ming Chen, and you're like talking like that at a light, a stoplight.
Right.
And people are like, does he think there's a camera on him?
Yeah, I'm
Why
just
is
like
he talking
just
like
talking
that?
to myself.
That is weird.
Telling people where to eat,
Yeah.
just
Thanks
to
for
myself.
coming down to Flavortown. People are like, I'm crossing the street, jackass. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
No Flavortown.
Heading over to Zapsticks, going to Flavortown
Yeah.
at Zapsticks.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I would Zapsticks. No, I would never call my restaurant Zapsticks. That's no.
You just said you were going to.
No, I said it's a vanity project. No, the menu item would be Zapsticks.
Oh, okay. Wouldn't be all. I thought it was a restaurant with all mozzarella sticks. You were going to call it Zapsticks.
No.
Because everything's kind of focused now. Because I saw a restaurant. It's all like pickle sandwich. It's all pickles.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's in our neighboring town.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to go try it out. But everything's
good for you.
Like hyper focused now.
You. And Elsie started that, by the way.
So I hear. What I was saying.
Oh, the boar's nest. It wasn't a hog's nest.
The boar's nest.
Sorry.
Thank you.
As you can tell, I haven't seen in a very long time.
Who do we give credit to? I can't even see the screen because I'm getting old and my eyes are bad. David Stifler, was that you? Yes, David Stifler. Let's give you credit. Here was the boar's nest.
Thank you, David Stifler.
Boar's nest. Thank you very much.
Actually, no. Ken up above.
Ken got to it first. All right.
Yeah, but you can give dual.
All right, Ken Assman. Yeah.
Asman. Ken Asman.
I think that's Assman.
You're an ass man, Ken.
He's an hey, Assman. What's up, Assman?
I'm telling you, embrace it. Embrace that.
So. Yes, absolutely.
So anyway, we were talking about comics. We ostensibly talk about comics here. So let's talk about your comic.
Oh, absolutely. I have here. This is my recommendation for the week. This is Nightwing number 82. Have you been? You're a big Nightwing fan. For all intents, you got me into Nightwing.
Nightwing's amazing.
I read New Teen Titans, and I'm more of a Starfire guy for
obvious reasons.
Multiple reasons. No, I think I love Starfire. I think aesthetically, obviously, but I think she's a great
character. I like her as a character for I even before the hypersexualization of comic books. She was a really strong character and powerful. She was. Even more so than Cyborg, even more so than Wonder Girl in the New Teen Titans, she was the powerhouse. She came from, and this is something that very few people touch on. Her home planet was under a red sun, so here on Earth, she should be at least as strong as Superman. But they cut it down. They make her as strong as like 5 grown men.
Okay,
there should be gradients.
We know the truth.
Well, if you're doing that, if you're giving comic book physics a run for its money, have it so that Krypton was closer to the Red Sun, so that proximity gave Superman and the people from Daxam these powers.
Right.
Any Kryptonian under a yellow sun would be Superman.
Right.
Any Daxamite under a yellow sun would be like Mon-El.
Yeah.
They were farther away. But, they still, and she was a living solar battery, and her people could fly.
Yeah.
Just on their own planet, they could fly, which is kind of cool.
Amongst many other fine qualities.
But to have her come here and be, at least as strong as Superman would have been like suicide for everybody. So.
Probably. Yeah, she's prone to outbursts.
Yeah. But I mean, just they could have explained it away that way, but it was the Bronze Age. So
yeah. But Nightwing, Dick Grayson, character I can relate more to.
He's amazing. He's fantastic. He is he's the very first superhero to grow out of sidekick status and take on his own identity. The Flash, Kid Flash, grew up after Barry Allen died and took on, the mantle of the Flash,
right,
which is different than, Nightwing's path.
Yeah.
Nightwing wanted to get out from under the shadow of the Bat.
He did, and went to arguably even more a rougher town to fight
even
crime.
Seedier. It's like moving from Newark to Camden.
Yes.
So
that's a good. That's. I don't recommend that move.
No, you really. It's not. It's not a lateral move. It's not. You ain't moving on up. You're moving on down. Although, in like superhero logic, it works because they don't have a Batman, so he goes over and tries to carve out his own little niche in Bloodhaven, which is the Camden to Gotham's Newark.
Those are great analogies.
Thank
you. As we learned in Nightwing 81, Dick Grayson apparently has an Asian half sister.
Nice.
Who is just happened to just got elected mayor of Bloodhaven, and she's
even nicer
with the help of the biggest criminal empire in Bloodhaven,
which is ostensibly the guy who killed his parents.
Yes, not a I mean, it is. And so they go through the backstory. He's like, "Wait a minute, my I don't remember my dad having a sibling. I don't remember having a sister." And he's a pretty smart guy. You'd think he would be pretty akin to that. So we get the whole story about how this happened. And I imagine if you woke up and you realized you had a half sister who was part of a criminal organization.
I'd be hitting her up for money.
You would. You're not a savior and crime fighter for the city of Red Bank, though. So this. I imagine morally this would go against everything in your value system and what you fight for. Yeah. And so I am loving where this is going. I thank you for getting me into this.
You're welcome, and I'm telling you, I'm hoping that people out there are like, this is great.
It is great. Let me get some credit where credit is due. This is part 5 of the Leaping into the Light arc. Written by Tom Taylor, pencils by Bruno Redondo, Rick Leonardi, and Neil Edwards. So
fantastic!
Thank you guys.
Some heavy hitters.
Yeah,
there.
man. But we got a lot of good. I looked at the list of stuff that came out this week.
So many good books this week.
Yes, get on board, everybody, because
Moon Knight is coming.
Yes.
This is
not only in comic form. We're getting live action, my friends. Finally.
This is written by. Hold on.
I know they print it so small.
I know, my God, what's wrong with you? Jed MacKay, Alessandro Capuccio is the artist, writer Jed MacKay, and the colors by Rachel Rosenberg. This is amazing. This cover artist is Steve McNiven, and it harkens back to the Stephen Platt cover from a couple of years ago. And we've got Mark Spector. Mark Spector, Moon Knight. He's conflicted. He's got some mental disorders going on, but he's still a champion for justice, and he's the Fist of Khonshu. And in the last iteration, or the last time he appeared in any book, was in the Avengers, and he tried to take over the Phoenix Force, or he was trying to wipe out all the other gods, the pantheon, like the Panther God. Kunlun,
everything.
All the Shaolu, the dragon that gives Iron Fist his power. Mm-hmm. Just trying to wipe everybody out, and it didn't really work. It worked to a certain extent, but not really. So this is a really cool take on it. So I want to see where this is going.
Okay, cool.
I'm actually pretty excited about it.
And then finally, we've been arguing for years. Like we need a Moon Knight.
We do, because
movie.
A lot of people have said that. Well, that's Marvel's answer to Batman, and I get that, but he's more driven. He's a creature of the night, and that's pretty much where. And we had the Moonarangs or those darts that he threw, and
he's crazy. I mean, Batman's crazy, but
in a good way. He's crazy in a good way.
Like certified.
Not like Elon Musk crazy, but he's still crazy. No, billionaire crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
They call it eccentric, Ming. When you've got that much money, they call it eccentric.
Okay, fair
he's
enough.
Quirky.
I wouldn't know. I don't have that much
homicidal.
money.
Sure. Yeah, I don't have any cash. Although, thanks to the people online, they tell me that I'm worth like 15 mil. So.
Oh yeah, your net worth. Yeah, Mike's absolutely worth 15 million.
Right.
Yeah.
If I can borrow on that, website.
I know. Yeah. Can we? Can
I take this in for my credit score?
Yeah.
There you go.
Just call my accountant and we drive off in our Teslas. Yeah.
Right.
It's pretty sweet. What else you got there?
I've got this. I haven't read it yet, but I'm very intrigued by it.
Okay.
It's Mother of Madness.
Okay.
And it's co-written by
Amelia Clark.
Yes.
The Amelia Clark?
Yes.
Game of Thrones.
The Mother of Dragons
Amelia
is
Clark?
Mom. Mother of Dragons,
Solo's,
Mother of Madness.
Solo's Amelia Clark
I would
is in
prefer
the
to
comic
call
book?
her the, yes.
Holy
so it's
crap,
written by
that's great.
Amelia Clark and Marguerite Bennett.
Yeah.
And it's drawn by Lila Lays,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool. So I haven't read it yet. It's on my list.
I want to see if she's got chops.
Yeah, let's see if she's got it. But this is like the Keanu thing, where Berserker. Some guys telling me that it's like the Immortal Warrior. I'm like, or Eternal Warrior from Valiant. Warrior, Eternal Warrior from Valiant. I'm like, everything's like that. I mean, Vandal Savage is the Eternal Warrior from Valiant. So there's no such thing as a new idea. It's your take on it.
Did Berserker 4 come out this week?
No.
I believe last week or next week.
Next week.
Okay, next week.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay, I'm looking forward to that one.
Me too.
Well, I mean, celebrity writers. I think Keanu's doing a
bang-up job, man.
A bloody good job, Mike.
A bloody good job.
A very bloody good job. A very bloody good job. So
lovely.
We missed you in Houston, Mike.
I missed you guys too.
Comicpalooza. If you could please come down next year.
Tell you what,
they miss you.
I will dig out time, and yes, we will go.
Yeah. First and foremost, amazing convention. You were 2 times or 3 times?
I was there twice.
Okay, 14 and 15, I believe.
Yes.
You came down,
and I loved it. It was fantastic. Both
had a
times.
blast. We made multitude of friends. And yeah, I mean Texas in general, it's been very good
Texas
to us. But
loves
Houston,
us.
in particular, has been great to us. It was a 2-day con this year. It was put together very quickly, and when I tell you the crowd was everybody, it looked like everybody, the whole city came out.
That's fantastic.
It was great.
I love cons that are like that, where the entire city embraces it. And
the green room, Mike, that and loved, was still in effect. Give a shout out to our friend Charlie Bouchite, who started all that.
Please give Charlie.
Unfortunately, passed away.
Oh, she did.
Oh yeah, she did. Unfortunately,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah,
okay,
so,
you gotta tell me these things. I love Charlie. Charlie was fantastic.
Yeah, but she's.
But they're keeping it alive in her memory.
Oh sure. Oh, the green room.
Is it the Charlie room now?
They didn't call it the Charlie room. There was a plaque there in her honor. The oatmeal was there. Remember the oatmeal?
Yeah, I love the oatmeal. Yeah. She cooked the oatmeal for like 14 hours.
In her hotel room, man. They would truck it down.
And it was amazing.
Yeah.
We've got a question here.
Okay.
Question in case there's a Q&A part of the show.
Sure.
There's not.
Sure, Maverick. Talk to me, Goose.
All right. Reports this morning that Henry Cavill has met with Marvel in London recently.
Oh.
What character, future movie would he fit into?
Well, Mike.
I got to tell you, the person that I think that Henry Cavill would be fantastic for.
Yes.
Is Jack Russell, Werewolf by Night.
Wow.
How awesome would he be? Is that he's hairy.
In London?
And in London. An English werewolf in London. A British werewolf in London. I don't know if he's English or British. Whatever they call him.
By night.
But he would be a great werewolf by night.
Wow.
I think that would be huge.
Yeah.
And talk about making Werewolf by Night like a no-brainer franchise. Bring in a big gun.
Yeah. So you don't see him, becoming
as Moon Knight.
Well, no, not Moon Knight. They cast that already. So
okay, or as who's a character that he could be?
Yeah, I mean, as part of the ensemble, like Phase 5.
I'm trying to think. It should be younger people who are like bringing up the rear. But
Henry Cavill is Reed Richards.
No, I disagree. He should not be Reed Richards. I think John Krakowski should be Reed Richards, and I continue to. Kevin Feige, come on, man. John Krakowski, just sign him on the dotted line.
Yeah.
And then sign his wife.
Great. Wow.
Because they could be and make them as like challengers of the unknown. Take that what if story. What if the Fantastic Four had never gained their powers, and then like flip the script where they get powers.
Yeah.
So they're already adventurers. This is just like a side effect of what happens when you dabble in the unknown.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, throw out Captain Britain, Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom. No,
I don't see.
You want to be a hero?
No, he doesn't even have to be a hero. I mean, even
Dr.
Jack
Doom.
Russell, Werewolf by Night, is an anti-hero. But how about this? I mean, Doom has to be somebody who can make you believe. It's the Lex Luthor syndrome all over again. Sure. It has to be someone that I believe is a genius. Because it all comes back to me.
Edward Von Bissenstein, he would fit in with the new X-Men for the MCU.
Colossus? No, we've already got a Colossus. and he's mostly CGI. So our boy.
Yes, Stefan
Kapicic.
Or Capsic. He said it was.
No, that's how you say it.
We thought it was Capcic because of Zap. Oh, Capcic, not Capsic.
No, not Capsic. It's Kapicic.
I remember we moderated his panel. Like we got your name Zap or Capsic. Like Zapsic. He's like, no, it's Capcic.
Capicic.
No, that's Zapsic.
No. That guy. That's family.
That guy crap.
They're supposed to be destroyed.
That country crap is like he's right.
They were supposed to be cleansed.
Yeah, Stefan, he's right here.
I'm sitting right here, Steph. But he's also a big guy, so I didn't want to mess with him.
Yeah,
and he's also a really sweet guy. So
yeah, I have one Houston story for you. I want to know if you would have participated or not.
Okay.
So we went to this kickoff party.
Right.
I was at a sports bar that used to be in a warehouse. So it was Texas size. It was cool. And shout out to our friend CJ Cullen and the Jersey crew came down.
Nice, very good.
And my cousin was there and all that, and you were drinking, having a good time, and the bar was like, "Hey, at 9:30 we play pickup dodgeball here. Like, are you guys in?" And me and CJ were like, "Dude, yeah." They're like,
we're skins," and you took off your shirts.
I took off my shirt.
Of
like,
course
no, you can leave your shirt on, sir.
We want you to leave your shirt on.
Yeah. So they're like, "Okay, you got to sign a waiver." But I jumped in. Our friend CJ from Calling on Film jumped in.
How do you do?
I eat it good. Well, let me continue the story. Right. Our friend Phil from Coral Sword jumped in. He's in his 30s. We had a couple other guys on our team. They looked younger.
Hold on, one question.
You would have jumped in?
Oh,
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, your question.
Dodgeball? Hell yeah.
Okay.
Were you guys? How many drinks in were you?
Maybe like 2 or 3.
Maybe
it was
7.
It was only 9:30.
Well,
we weren't wasted.
You're 2.
Yes.
CJ's 5.
Well, he's Irish, so yeah.
He's Irish.
It's true. They probably.
I love CJ. CJ's a great guy, but he gets a little red in the face too, just like you.
Sure. But I think I was maybe 2 in, like nothing crazy. 2,
and
maybe
CJ's
3.
CJ's 5 in.
Sure,
Okay.
But so
you drink slow.
I drink very slow. Yeah, yeah. I'm not. I don't chug or anything.
I'm not saying CJ does.
No,
but I'm saying you guys are. And
he's Irish. He is Irish, though.
And alcohol affects you a lot faster than
it does. I'm
normal. Well, let's say an Irishman.
Sure.
So yeah. So
we had
he's 5 in. He's feeling lubricated.
Yeah. So we're out there. So you would have jumped in.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's cool. I would have loved to have seen you out there.
I'm good at dodgeball.
Are you?
Oh yeah.
Can we put this to the test? We may. Okay. We may have to do this. So we had a couple other people from the crowd in.
If you're gonna do dodgeball, man, you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
That's what we kept
me,
saying.
Man.
And Phil. Yeah, here's Phil. He's here. So Phil is on our team.
Hi, Phil.
And
oh God, is this a recent photo? Because I'm looking at bruising.
Phil, and his face. Actually, well, he did get injured. He didn't. Yeah, he scraped off part of his knee. There's a big chunk of his knee left on the pitch. It was a indoor soccer field. So we got a couple other people on our team. We're like, well, who are we playing? Out marches these 20-year-old kids, like male, female. They look hungry. One dude was like, he was in a polo shirt that looked like it was painted on him. So he was pretty strong.
So you were screwed.
We thought we were screwed, Mike. And so they're like, we're going to play 3 games and have fun, everybody. And there was a ref, blew a whistle every time people got out. Normal dodgeball rules, you hit somebody, you're out. If you catch the other team's ball, they're out, and you get one of your guys back. Same thing. 3 games. Mike, proud to say, We kicked their asses, Mike.
Good for you, Ming.
Took all 3 games handily. And it was cool because the soccer field was recessed. It was like in a pit, so there were people all around, like all drunk people. Oh yeah, put him in a body bag. Finish him. Yeah, it was great.
I would have been there.
Okay, cool. That was my question. Yeah, we had fun, but yeah, me and CJ and Phil, like we were, pegging girls in the like freaking in the head with dodgeballs and hey man, it's
dodgeball rules.
Which every man, well, not every man for himself. You're playing for your team, but. You get hit, you're out, right? So I boiled it down to this. I was like, wow, we were pretty good. We did pretty good. We're old. Not bad for a bunch of old guys.
Good deal.
My theory here, though, is like growing up, gym class, dodgeball was required. You had to be out there or you failed the class, right? So, so you had to play.
Yeah.
Yeah. 20-year-old kids, they probably don't even play dodgeball anymore.
No.
There's, whipping balls at each other's heads. That's not acceptable in 2021, right?
Of course not.
The, like the bullying and
the closest they ever got to dodgeball was watching the movie.
Right, exactly. So I think that came into play, Mike, where experience actually won out in this case. So, well, next year, Mike, if you want to play dodgeball, we know just the place.
Good deal.
We just know just the place. Shout out to Pitch 25 and Comic Palooza for putting that together. Cool. So, and shout out to Comic Palooza for a really great weekend. Well, we podcasted. They have supported podcasting ever since we started going in 2014. I think the first thing we did there was podcast. So, what do you see here?
That's awesome. I see a couple of people saying Captain Britain.
Captain Britain
or Union Jack
for Henry
Cavill. You guys, that's a great idea. Edward von Byzanstein says Wonder Man.
Wonder Man. Oh, dude, Wonder Man?
No, Nathan Fillion is Wonder Man. You got to have an older guy as Wonder Man.
Really? That old? I mean, I don't want
that old. He's 43 or 44.
No,
come on,
no way.
I don't know how old he is.
No way is Nathan Fillion 43.
But you would have been like poo-pooing RDJ as Iron Man if it was like now. It's like, oh, he's old. No,
right
man.
Now, yeah. Let's see. Nathan Fillion is 50. So yeah. So thank you, Taylor.
So he's 40.
He's 50.
He's 50.
He's 50.
All right, 71. Yeah, I have to do math in my head.
Yeah.
So he's 50. So what? 50-year-olds can't have substantial roles. I think he would be fantastic.
No. How old
Wonder
was he
Man's
in the
a
comics?
powerhouse.
How old was he in the comics?
Tony Stark's age. So let's say
40. So 43.
So
41, 40,
no,
38.
RDJ is like 54.
No, but when he started, how old was he?
So he's I mean, it's comparable.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Now you got to have Nathan Fillion as Wonder Man because, I mean, Wonder Man has the cool gray hair. Awesome.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. I love it. Anyways, dodgeball.
Dodgeball. Okay. I'm there. So let's wrap this up because
what do you got to plug?
What have I got to plug? This weekend.
Yes.
There's still tickets available at what was it? The
csmod.com.
Well, that's at the Smod Castle.
Right, but the Masters here, they have to put that on there, right?
Go check out Kevin's Twitter feed.
Okay, yeah, for the link.
And you get to see pictures of me like all fat and bloated.
On Kevin's Twitter page?
Yeah, because and
wait,
Cousin Johnny had a great line.
Can we talk about this? Are you talking about the recent photo that was
I'm
taken
sitting
of
down
you?
in like one of those things.
Hold on. Don't like you didn't think I screen capped that? Hey, let's see. I should have had it read at the ready.
You should have.
The show was on the 17th, correct? So I think I remember waking up and
yes, Will Pinky.
This one? Are you talking about this?
That's the one. I look like George Lucas, but it's sitting down, and I swear to God,
there it is.
I look like a thumb. Is what I look like.
There it is.
Oh,
what happened? Can you explain what was happening the moment?
I have a fish allergy, and we went to Bar's Landing. No, I have no idea why that thing was there. I'm like.
Okay, so you saw it. Somebody pointed this out to you because I didn't.
Oh, these guys pointed it out to me, and Cousin Johnny had a great line. He's like, maybe you should consider getting the beard back. And I was like, all right, fucker. All right, you son of a bitch. So, yeah, you should have screen capped that.
Wait. Here we go. Just so if you didn't see it on my phone, this is.
Oh, my God. And they caught me at like such a bad angle because Kevin was taking pictures, and I'm like.
He did?
I could have been stifling a sneeze or a fart. I'm not really sure.
Hold on. So he took the photo. I imagine he gave everyone a heads up, or did he just take it? Was it a candid? Because it looked like everyone was looking at him. like everybody else.
He's like, hey, I'm gonna.
I don't think that's true. Your wife, who was sitting next to you, who's not in this photo, was flashing peace signs. So
well, she saw him doing that, and I didn't see anything.
Well, obviously, because yeah. Well, all right, it's a great. That's that. You know, this is going to be your. Oh,
that's going to be
your wallpaper for whenever you call. Now.
Actually, that's going to be great. Yeah, exactly. You know, on the phone, Mike Zapsik. I'll be on CNN.
Right. Yeah. On the line via.
Are you
satellite.
stroking out? I felt like Johnny having my Bell's palsy moment.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So let me wrap this up.
Okay. So this weekend, come to Masters Celebration
Universe and go to the Mod Castle. I don't believe that's sold out yet.
Okay.
However, it's going to sell out quick.
Yeah, it's a live. It's in person.
It's a live,
so.
and watching Kevin live, there's nothing like it.
Yes. So. This weekend I'll be in Orlando, Florida, at Coliseum of Comics, the Road Show.
Please tell my buddy Tim Hill I said hi.
Oh yeah, he said he was going to come.
Fantastic. Tell him I said howdy. I love Tim Hill.
Oh, I was going to offer to bring his pop figures down, but they're not.
No, they're not all signed. You have to sign yours. I'll sign mine.
I signed mine.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I didn't sign mine, so I'm gonna have to sign mine.
I'll be at Rosen Plaza on iDrive International Drive. I'll be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Fantastic.
Come out. It's a free event. It's basically. I heard our friend Mochi is helping to run that.
Oh, good.
I hear he loaded up like 30 pallets of comics, of toys, of collectibles.
Nice.
And they're all discounted. So come down, and then you get to see me.
30 pallets?
Yeah, that's what I heard. And our old buddy Arthur Sudam, the Zombie King, who zombified Jay and Silent Bob.
And he helped us drop a puck.
Yeah, he did. That's right. We were at a con and we dropped a puck on. That was
the
cool.
Walleyes.
Yeah, so come to Coliseum of Comics if you're anywhere near Orlando. Let's
even if
out.
you're not, take a trip. Take a
trip down. Yeah,
and then go to Disney World afterwards.
Yeah, for sure.
Ming Chen, you just signed 30 pallets worth of stuff. Where are you going next?
I guess I'm going to Disneyland. So,
Disney World.
I will be there. Tim
Disney
Hill.
World.
Oh yeah,
Tim Hill, you were the man.
Wrong city. Right? If I went to Disneyland, I was like, Ming, where are you?
I'm in Anaheim.
Where are you?
To find this comic shop.
Yeah. Where's Coliseum of Comics? Anaheim, California.
Yeah.
You're a little off the mark, buddy. So
it's gonna take you 12 hours to get here.
Yeah. Big thank you to Kevin Smith for jumping on the show. Master of the Universe again Friday on Netflix.
Watch it or
get out.
Screwed or get the hell off this feed.
Yeah. All right. And
there you go.
What manner of creature stands behind this counter? Man or machine is the big mystery. With every transaction comes a sweet satisfaction as I cement my place in